Good morning, everyone. We are excited to kick off the Open Meat Breed Sheep Show today. Our judge today is Macy Collins, a Colorado native, currently working on her PhD at Montana State University, and we are excited to have her here today. Our first class will be Dorpers, Ram 1 year and under 2, with an entry from World's View Dorpers. Single entry.
Good morning. All right, we start off with this nice little single entry Dorper. Unsurprisingly, man, this guy's just packed full of shape and dimension. Really love the way that he has so much bold spring of rib there, super square throughout his rib rack area, and then really appreciate the way that he comes down awfully square with a lot of curvature to his lower leg. I would like to see him maybe just a little bit cleaned up in his chest, slicked back in his condition just a smidge today, but really appreciate his fresh shape. Very, very stout made Ram there to get us started off with our meat breed show today. If you could give him a big round of applause as he exits.
Congratulations. First place entry. Now moving into our spring ram lamb with a single entry from World's View Dorpers.
All right, another single entry Dorper Ram. This guy's really, really stout, big, square chested, rugged made kind of a sheep. Really appreciate the way that he's super masculine about his front end. Like the way that he's laid in smooth about his shoulder. Then quite a bit more coordinated there out of his rear two wheels as he gets motoring around. I would like to see him be just a little bit less restricted in his spine, get him leveled there, but still really have to appreciate just the amount of shape that he brings to the table, and then quite a bit more coordinated on the move, a little bit more peeled back in his condition. Nice ram there. While I'm on the microphone, we're just going to go ahead and pick your Supreme and Reserve meat breed ram. Going to go ahead and use the older ram here for us today. Just think that he looks quite a bit smoother in the way that he's put together. Appreciate his shape quite a bit more. Really rugged, masculine guy there to start us off and be your Supreme ram. And then the younger one will be reserved for us today.
Congratulations to World's View Dorpers. Now we will be moving into our Dorpers U 1 year and under 2. We have 3 entries from World's View Dorpers.
right, I really like this ewe lamb that we're going to start out with up here. She's easily the most feminine, the most fresh and athletic about her body type. Really love the way that she's so thin necked, ties it in really smoothly at the top side of her shoulder there. And then just really love the way that she's designed and put together from the side. Really proportionate, very feminine and youthful as well. Very nice ewe lamb there to start us off. One that's going to be second for us today is substantially wider, very wide constructed, square chested, pulled apart everywhere, bold ribbed as well. Would like to just see her more cleaned up about her chest floor, elevator there, and then she's just not quite as feminine to the same degree as the one that gets ahead of her there, but really, really fresh, very wide and dimensional sheep there to be in second. Now, the one in third is definitely the Weather and Ram Maker. Man, this girl is really stout, very muscular, very impressive with the amount of just stoutness and pure mass that she brings to the table. Again, just need to see her peeled back on her condition, freshen her up and elevate her there up in her chest floor and smooth her out about her shoulder, but still very, very stout and dimensional one there to sit third for us today.
Congratulations. Our April Newborn was our first place, our July Newborn was our second, and our October Newborn was our third. To keep things simplistic, we're going to move into the U pair class right now.
Really dynamic pair that we have here. We have one that's a lot fresher, one that brings quite a bit more stoutness and shape to the table. Should make a pretty good breeding pair when we think about making females with the one up front, then maybe making some stouter rams and some stouter weathers there with the ewe that's in the second place there. So nice job.
Congratulations. Now we'll move into our spring ewe lamb class with 3 entries from World's View Dorpers.
All right, the ewe lamb we're going to start off with really just takes the cake skeletally, easily the most coordinated and flexible off of all those four wheels when gentleman gets us pulling around in a circle for us, and then comes with more than enough elevation and length, the way that she's built up front. I really appreciate the way that she's coordinated and flexible, and then still comes with more than enough dimension and shape. Nice little fresh, youthful ewe lamb there to start us off with. A young lady that's going to be second really brings the dimension and stoutness to the table. Man, she's square chested, really pulled apart from every angle. Love the rib shape and lower leg curvature that she has for us today. She is just maybe a little bit too round off of all ends. Need to see her laid back in the angle of her shoulder. Smooth her up there just a little bit for us today, but really a bold ribbed, very dimensional sheep there to sit second. The one that's going to be third for us is very feminine about the way that she's put together up front. Probably a little bit more coordinated and comfortable in her angles to her shoulder as well. Thinner necked, and really like the way that she ties that thin neck into the smoother shoulder. Just need to see quite a bit more shape from her. She's the narrowest from behind and carries the least amount of dimension there over her loin, but a really feminine front of you that's plenty athletic when she gets motoring around in a circle for us. Again, just a really dynamic duo that we have here. Again, one that's quite a bit more feminine, quite a bit fresher. Really want to make some breeding females with that one up front. And then one that's probably built to make some more heavy muscle, dimensional, and stout rams. But really, really nice pair here. Should make some really nice lambs for the Dorper producers.
So you will need your April yearling ewe, and then you will need your March ewe lamb. For our champion ewe in the Dorper,
All right, very nice pair here that we bring back in for our Supreme ewe lamb for our Dorper breed. I think we're going to use the young ladies here with the ewe lamb. Just really, really like her coordination and flexibility on the move. Very athletic and feminine about the way she's put together. Very nice ewe with a lot of future prospects there for the young lady. And then we're going to use the yearling ewe here for reserve. Just really have to appreciate how naturally stout, big-bodied, and round-ribbed she is. Brings a lot of really good breeding pieces here for us today. Nice set of ewes that we have out here for our Dorper division.
Congratulations to entry 1340, the March ewe lamb, for being the champion ewe in Dorpers. And our reserve was entry 1339, the April yearling ewe. Both entries from World's View Dorpers. Now we'll be moving into our pen of 3 lambs for Dorpers. Up deck, we will be moving into South Downs. So South Downs, be on the lookout. We are coming your way.
Nice pen of 3 that we have in here. Really appreciate the Ram's extra stoutness, and then still really flexible there up front. And then the 2 ewe lambs are very uniform, and the way that they're put together, again, dynamic duo. One's a little stouter, one's a little bit more feminine and athletic about her type, but very nice set of 3 here that offer a lot of good breeding prospects for the Dorper producers that bring them into the ring today. All right, we add just a really stout dimensional ewe lamb here to those 3. Brings in a really quite a few unique pieces when we're talking about dimension and stoutness while still having the right kind of skeletal build. Really nice set of 4 that they bring in for us today.
Our best forehead in the Dorpers belongs to World's View Dorpers. Fantastic job, well done. And now we're moving into Flock, which would be class 3419.
All right, once again, just a very unique set of white-faced Dorpers that we have brought in for us today. All of them look pretty uniform and bring in a lot of very unique pieces here when we're talking about dimension, stoutness, and then having the right kind of skeletal conformation to really back up some really strong breeding program here for these Dorpers. Nice set that we've seen across the board, and then really just caps off the best flock of Dorpers by bringing in 5 super attractive and very nice Dorpers here for us today. If we could give them a big round of applause for these Dorper producers, they've certainly earned it.
Congratulations, World's View Dorpers. Champion flock. As we have moved into the Southdown portion of our show, we have 2 entries in our U 1 year and under 2, both belonging to the Sturkle family. This is our class 3462. Today's judge is Macy Collins, and this is all being streamed, featured by ringsidelive.co. They have been wonderful partners all week long, bringing all the action to you.
All right, we're going to start this class with a young man's ewe lamb up front. I just think she's quite a bit more feminine and youthful in the way that she's put together. Love the way that she's designed up front. Then she flexes and is quite a bit more coordinated off those rear two wheels that we like to see. I do wish that she came back maybe just a little bit deeper back into that underline, really completing the wedge shape. Definitely where this second place has the distinct advantage, but really just overwhelming how youthful and feminine she's constructed and put together. Really nice profiled sheep that we start us off with in our Southdown division. The ewe that's going to be second, quite a bit stouter, wider handling, square chested as well. Just wish that she was a little bit cleaner in her chest floor, more elevated there and peeled back in her condition just a touch today, but do really appreciate that really nice underline shape that she has, really capturing that wedge shape and profile that we like to see for us today. Very nice set of Dorsets, or Southdown, that we bring in here for us today. A nice pair of really just fresh and feminine females that we have in here. Very, very complete and uniform in the way that they're put together. Attractive profiling as well. Nice pair.
Okay, placings for our last two class. The first class we had was 3462. First place was our March ewe. Second place was our February ewe. Then we moved into class 3463, our ewe lamb pair class, bred by Kim Sturkle Eastwood, owned by Kim Sturkle Eastwood, and exhibited by the fantastic Cade. So now we are moving into class 3459, 2 entries, 2011 and 2010. Ashley, thank you for also pitching in to help show. This is Team Sturkle today.
All right, we're going to start off this class with a young man again. I just think that this ewe is quite a bit more elevated in the way she's put together. Appreciate the way that she comes with a little bit more extra length and extension, especially up front. Quite a bit more feminine about the way she ties her neck into her shoulder as well. Then still motors around the ring, very athletic and comfortable too. Now, our stoutest one is definitely in second. Very wide, bold rib-made female. Just would like to see her peeled back in her condition, cleaned up in her chest floor. There, but still athletic, and then have to appreciate the amount of just dimension and stoutness she brings for us today. Nice set. They bring back in a nice pair here for us today. Very uniform in the way they're put together, especially when we see them and view them from behind. Both are plenty feminine about the way they're constructed. Bring some unique pieces for us in terms of breeding for us today.
Congratulations. We will now be moving into our Southdown Champion U. We are looking for entry 2011 from class 3459 with a tag of 67724. And we're also looking for entry number 2014 from class 3462. And that has tag numbers 25112 in it.
All right, both of these U's are very feminine in the way they're constructed. Really like the way that both of them park and pose very attractively in their profile. We're going to use the young man's for champion. I just think that she's quite a bit more youthful and athletic in the way she's put together. Really can never go wrong when they're built like that from the side. Nice job to the young man. And then we're going to go for the yearling here for reserve. Just a really big-bodied, stout-made kind of a female. Very feminine and thin-necked as well. Nice set. Congratulations to both exhibitors.
Well done, everyone. Our champion, Southdown U, was from our Lamb class, entry 2014. And our reserve was entry 2011 from our Yearling U class. We will now be moving into Dorset. Is there more? We are very excited about our Dorset breed. We have a single entry in our Winter Ewe Lamb class 3511 from the Great Cheyenne County, Trinity Engelbrecht.
Very nice single entry Dorset that the young lady brings in for us. Does a fantastic job of showing a really attractive profiled, very youthful and athletic made kind of a female. Love the way that she comes together so attractively and smoothly to put together from the side. Still captures more than enough to mention, really bold ribbed as well. I would like to see her maybe come down just a little bit deeper into her twist, but being awfully critical of a very, very nice female to start us off in our Dorset division. Congratulations to the young lady.
Congratulations to Trinity Engelbrecht for winning class 3411 from the Winter Ewe Lamb, as well as being the champion Dorset. Congratulations. We'll now be moving into our ham class. This is our yearling class, 3559. We have 2 entries from Sturkels, 2008 and 2007.
A nice set of hamps that we bring in here. I just think that the one that we're going to use to start off today, just quite a bit more feminine, quite a bit more level and attractive in the way that she's put together skeletally. Motors around the ring with a little extra comfort and ease for us today, and then still comes with more than enough of a feminine and youthful look up front. I do wish she came down at the ground just maybe a little bit square, especially at her hock, and then down clear at the ground, but still very feminine. Really appreciate the way she comes together and is built in that front end for us. One that's going to be second today is quite a bit stouter, quite a bit square when she comes to the ground, more genuine at the hock and then in her pasterns as well. Would just like to see her more relaxed about her spine, maybe a little bit more laid back in the angle of her shoulder as well, but a really powerful made sheep comes with a lot of dimension and spring a rib for us today. Really feminine pair that we bring back in here. Very uniform in the way that they look together. I like the way that they come together, especially both of their front ends are very attractive. And then really feminine set of ewes here we bring in for our hamp pair.
Congratulations goes to Steve Sturkle from class 3559, entry 2007. Second place was entry 2008, also exhibited by Steve Sturkle, shown by Team Sturkle. They moved into their pair class. Congratulations, Sturkle. And now we'll be moving into our spring ewe lamb class with 2 entries, 2005 and 2004 entry numbers.
Gonna start off the ewe lamb division for our hamps here with the one that's just substantially more youthful, comfortable in the way that she motors around the ring. Really appreciate how feminine she is about her front end as well. Comes with the right kind of extension and a thinner neck in the way that she ties it in very attractively in the top side of her shoulder. Nice first place there in our ewe lambs. The one that's gonna be second, I do appreciate how she's quite a bit bolder about her rib cage. Comes with a little bit more dimension and stoutness there into her lower leg. Unfortunately, she just needs to be relaxed in her spine and then come with a little bit more length and extension about her neck, but still really appreciate stoutness and squareness that she brings into her rib and lower leg. A nice pair that we bring back in here. Both are very feminine and bring some unique pieces in terms of breeding. One's quite a bit more athletic, and then one brings a little bit more shape and dimension. But very nice pair here that we have for our Hampshires.
Results from class 3562 are Spring Ewe Lamb. In first place was entry 2004, exhibited by Kim. And in second place was entry 2005, exhibited by Michelle. And also congratulations, as the Sturkle family also received first in the Ewe Lamb pair class. Moving into we are now in the Champion Hampshire Ewe.
All right, we bring both of our first places back in here. We're going to use the yearling ewe for champion. Just really appreciate the way that she's able to blend quite a bit more shape while still being awfully feminine and youthful in the way she's put together. Nice yearling ewe here we're going to use for supreme champion. Then our reserve's going to be the ewe lamb. Very feminine, very youthful. Just needs a little bit more shape there to compete with our supreme today. But I like the way that she comes together from the side quite a bit.
Thank you, Macy. You did a fantastic job keeping everything organized and placing them. Our champion Hampshire is from class 3559, entry 2007, from Steve Sturkle. Our reserve was the Ewe Lamb out of class 3562, entry 2004. We will now be moving into our open weather sire dam. Our first class in open weather sire dam should be class 3659. Ewes 1 year and under. We should have a single entry. Okay, we are actually scratching class 3659 and 3660. Our first class in the open weather sire dam should be from class 3661. Our winter ewe lamb, we have a single entry, 2148, from the breeder is VR Show Lambs, exhibited by Caitlin Robinson. Following class 3661, our current class, we'll move into class 3662, our spring ewe lambs with 3 entries. We should. Has anyone seen Kaylee Brown? If not, then we will have 2 entries in that class. a Vraybeck and an Engelbrecht.
Very impressive single entry that we have here. When we talk about bringing the right kind of uniqueness to the table, this girl certainly does that for us. Love the way that she's constructed in her underline, wedges back so attractively, and then still comes with a really youthful and athletic look there about her front end. She does maybe just want a motor just a little bit tight off those rear two wheels for me today, but being awfully critical of one that when the young lady gets her so well presented from the side, very, very impressive, like the way that she looks quite a bit.
First place from our Winter Ewe Lamb goes to entry 2148, exhibited by Caitlin Robinson. Congratulations. And now we'll move into our Spring Ewe Lamb with 2 entries. Exhibitor entry 2144 by Lexi Vraybeck and entry number 1334 with Trinity Engelbrecht.
All right, nice pair of ewe lambs that we bring in here for our spring division. I think the one we're going to start off with just comes together so much more proportionately from the side. Really, really love the way that she's shaped from every angle. Still plenty coordinated and athletic. Then where she really has a distinct advantage for me today is just the way she's constructed on her top line. Connects that hip-loin junction with quite a bit more strength and coordination there. And then it allows her to maybe motor just a little bit more comfortable and flexible when the young lady gets her lapped for a circle. Very fresh, very unique type of a sheep there that we start us off with. Young lady that's going to be second, have to appreciate the elevation and extension that she brings to the table, especially the way she's built up front. Very thin-necked, smooth about her shoulder, and then really feminine in the way she looks from the side. Unfortunately, I just would like to see that hip-loin junction come together with quite a bit more strength and coordination there, and then make her square and fresher there out of her dock, but still appreciate her length and extension. Very feminine one that we have sitting in second.
Well done. Congratulations to our exhibitors in the Spring Ewe Lamb class. In first place was Lexi Vraybeck. In second place was Trinity Engelbrecht. Now we'll move into our champion Weather Sire Dam ewe. We should have 2 entries in this class. We are looking for, fantastic, our Winter Ewe Lamb as well as our Spring Ewe Lamb.
All right, we have really, really unique pieces that we bring to the table here for our yearling ewe, or winter ewe, and then our spring ewe. Between the two of them, both of them are so uniquely constructed in terms of their natural dimension and shape that where the young lady who we're going to use for Supreme today just has the advantage in terms of youthfulness and femininity. Man, when she gets this girl parked and posed from the side, she's so fresh and attractive. Can never go wrong when they're built like that with coming with the right right kind of shape and dimension. Nice job to the young lady. Then we're going to use the other first place here for reserve. Love the way that she carries so much natural curvature to her lower leg. Really square chested and cracked open there about her rib cage. And then still pretty feminine as well. Just need to see her maybe just a little bit more extended, especially compared to the one that we're going to win with today. But still very fresh, very nice shaped ewe lamb there that we're going to use for reserve.
Congratulations goes to Caitlin Robinson with our winter ewe. Our reserve in Weathersire Dam was our spring ewe, Lexi Vraybeck. Well done, sisters. Way to go head to head. We'll now move into our Supreme ewe all meat breeds. We are looking for, you two can stay close by. From our Dorpers, we are looking for entry 1344. No, 1340, my apologies. Looking for entry 1344 from our Spring Ewe Lamb Dorper class. And from our Southdown champion, we are looking for our Spring Ewe Lamb, entry 2014. For our Dorset, we have entry 1333, a winter ewe. From our Hampshires, we are looking for our ewe 1 year and under, entry 2007.
All right, if we could please just put our hands together for our Supreme Meat Breed drive really quickly. A nice set of meat breeds here that we have. I'm going to talk about them briefly, just highlight some things that I appreciated about each of our division winners and our breed winners here. Starting off with our Weather Dam sire, just a really uniquely put together made female. Does a lot of things right in terms of just the way she's designed, then comes with the right kind of dimension and shape. Our Hampshire's very youthful, very feminine and athletic in the way that she's put together. Love her skeletal build and love the way that she's put together up front. Same with our Southdown, very feminine, very athletic made female, super feminine about the way she's constructed up front, then motors around with a lot of coordination and flexibility. Our Dorper here, very stout, very dimensional, love that girl's shape and the way she's cracked open in her chest floor, carries so much natural stoutness and dimension from every angle. Then finally, our Dorset there is very feminine, love the way that that girl parks and pose from the side, very dynamic in the way she's put together on the profile. I do think that there's two sheep here that win this pretty handily for me in their respective breeds. Both of them are the right kind of youthfulness. Really, really like the way that these sheep come together from the side. So one more time, if we could put our hands together, I'll go select your Supreme and Reserve meat breed ewe.
Congratulations to our Supreme Ewe all meat breeds. Comes from our Weather Sire breed. exhibited by Caitlin Robinson, bred by VR Show Lambs, owned by Lexi Vrebeck. It's our winter ewe lamb. Congratulations to you all. Thank you all for that wonderful meat breed portion of our show. Thank you to Macy Collins for sorting them so well and keeping me in line. And thank you for ringsidelive.co for streaming this wonderful experience. All Supreme Ram and Ewes, please make your way to the backdrop to ensure you have your picture by our fantastic photographer, Beverly. Jonathan Vrebeck, will you please make sure that there are pictures at the backdrop? Please make sure you get photographed at the backdrop. Not you, but the you.
We are going to start the wool breed division with the Open Columbia show. We're going to take here a couple minutes to make sure we kind of have our clerks straightened out here.
All right, very nice Columbia Ram that we bring in here. Love the way that this guy is put together from the side. Man, super appreciate the way he's built up front. Extra extended, very attractive. Do wish maybe he was just a little bit more rugged about his head and neck, but really nice fibered as well. Appreciate the way that he comes together from the side. Nice Ram to start us off for our Columbias.
Congratulations to Triple C Sheep Company, the Chase family, first place with our winter ram lamb. Now we'll be moving into our ewes, 1 year and under with 2 entries.
That should be champion Columbia.
Also our champion Columbia lamb. Now we're moving into our ewes 1 year and under with 2 records. This is class 3709. 2 entries from Triple C Sheep Company.
The ewe we're going to start off with today just handles herself and her skeletal build just a little bit better with quite a bit more coordination, especially over her spine. Quite a bit more relaxed there, and then really feminine up front. Comes together with a little bit more flexibility when she gets motoring around in a circle for us. Nice ewe there to start us off. The one that's going to be second, I do like quite a bit better in terms of staple length, but unfortunately, she just needs to be more relaxed there in her spine. Come back with a little bit more strength and coordination out of her hip and hind leg as well. But very feminine front end ewe. Have to appreciate also a little bit extra substance and leg wool that she brings to us too. These come back in for our pair. Both are very extended. Love the way they're put together, especially in their front end. Very feminine and youthful made ewes that come with the right kind of shape and dimension in terms of the way they look from behind. And then also very nice wool as well. Good job.
Congratulations to Triple C Sheep Company. In class 3709, our yearling ewes, first was tag number 0599 and second was tag number 3822. They were also our first place pair of ewe lambs. Now we'll be moving into our fall ewe lamb. My apologies. Yearling ewe pair was first. Now we'll move into our fall ewe lamb. This lamb was born in September.
A very nice ewe that we have in here. September born females, very attractive from the profile and then really flexible on the move as well. Do like her crimp and the way that her staple is quite a bit longer as well. Nice ewe there to start us off for our ewe lamb division.
Now we'll be moving. Congratulations, Triple C. You had a first place in the fall ewe lamb. Now we'll be moving into class 3711 with our winter ewe lamb. Both lambs were born in January.
Very nice pair of ewes that we have in here. We're going to use the one over here. I just think that she's quite a bit more attractive, put together, especially when she gets motoring around the ring for us. And then really, really appreciate her crimp design as well when I get that fleece separated. Very nice ewe to start us off with. I do really like a lot of things about the one that's in second for us today. Very feminine. Love the way that she's put together up front. Then comes down with a little bit of extra substance there at the ground. She does just need to be a little bit more relaxed in her spine, a little bit more comfortable when she gets motoring for us, but very, very competitive. Nice pair here for us in our ewe lamb division for our Columbias.
Congratulations to tag number 33, first place in our winter ewe lamb class. Second place was tag number 25012. Now be moving into our spring ewe lamb class. Both lambs were born in February. We have 2 entries from Triple C Sheep Company.
Again, very uniform set of females that we get in here. One we're going to use to win, I just think comes together quite a bit more proportionately from the side. Love the way that she has quite a bit more extra substance and dimension there as well, which is unique for that Columbia. So really appreciate the way that she's awfully, awfully fresh and youthful about her front end. The more feminine and athletic one here is going to be in second. I do wish that maybe she just came back a little bit deeper in her underline, especially with that chest floor, but still really flexible, very athletic made sheep there to sit in second.
Congratulations to the Triple C Sheep Company. In first place for our spring ewe lamb class was tag number 250441, and our second place was tag number 64RR. We will now move into our pair ewe lambs, where we have 2 entries.
right, bring in these four very nice ewes here for our champion in reserve Columbia female. We're going to go ahead and use the one here from our second class to be champion. Just a really nice female in terms of the way that she looks from the side. Comes in with a lot of unique pieces and then easily the most attractive there on her fleece in terms of just breed characteristics that we like to see in our Columbias. And then we're going to use this one for reserve. Again, follow suit with how youthful and attractive she is up front. Very, very nice set to be champion in reserve for us in our Columbias. All right, we have a nice pair of ewe lambs here in our champion and reserve overall. Very feminine, very attractive and unique made type of a sheep. Then we bring in our ram to complete our set of three. Again, very athletic. Love the extension and femininity of the ewes, and then the way that the ram looks and is constructed up front. Nice pair, and then an even better set of three here that we have for our Columbias. All right, we had our yearling ewe in here for our best four, and I think that she just continues to drive the image of attractiveness and femininity here that we have, then our ram as well. So. All right, once again, we bring in this other yearling ewe. Really just drives home the fact that all of the attractive in the way they're constructed up front. All of them cap off a look of quality by also backing it up with the right kind of fleece characteristics when I go ahead and part that fleece. So nice job. Very good set of sheep in our Columbia division.
Okay, on our heritage, I believe we are ready to roll. So this is our heritage breeds division. We're going to start with our spring ram lamb with one entry from Triple C Sheep, Phineas Finnegan the Fourth. Has it been 4 years since we had? Okay, that was here last year. Okay, all right. Triple C Sheep.
Required now. Nice fin ram here that we have coming in. Really, really attractive about the way he's constructed up front. Also, really appreciate the crimp pattern on that guy. Very, very well defined. Long stapled as well. Nice little fin ram here. That's going to be our champion overall.
All right, Finnegan the Fourth is our champion ram in the heritage breed division with the fin ram by Triple C Sheep. We're now moving into our ewes, 1 year and under 2. I have 3 entries: Hallow, Vanessa, and Marigold. So Hallow and Vanessa are from Triple C Sheep Company, Roberta Chase in Strasburg, Colorado, and Marigold. Our first exhibit today from Amy Quast from Callahan. So this is a 1 in champion. They're both scratched. We're into the next one. So Roberta has Halo, and Ashley has Vanessa. In the ring, we have 2 fins and a baby doll Southdown, exhibited by Amy.
All right, I really like this Finyu that we start off with. Really, really correct in the way that she's built. Really like the way that she looks up front. Very attractive on the move as well. Then caps it off by having a lot of luster, a lot of shine to her fleece. Really appreciate her crimp pattern as well. Nice Finyu to start off. I do really like this baby doll Southdown that's going to be in second. Very, very distinct differences between the two. Love the way that she's shaped. A lot wide-loined and very very bold and square about her rib cage. Comes down with an extra little bit of substance too, and then plenty coordinated. I do wish that she was just maybe a little bit more elevated in her chest, but still very nice Baby Doll South down here. Very solid second place. And then the Finn U that we're going to round off with, super feminine faced, really thin necked and smooth shouldered. Would just like to see maybe just a little bit more crimp definition in her, and then see that wool maybe fill down just a little bit more lower down onto her front leg, but a really nice Finn U there to sit in third for us as well.
All right, in our yearling U division in the Heritage Breeds, first goes to the entry from Triple C Sheep, Hello. Second goes to Marigold, the Baby Doll Southdown from Amy Quast from Calhan, Colorado. And third to Triple C Sheep's Vanessa. We're now ready for pair of yearlings. One entry, Triple C Sheep.
All right, nice pair of Finn U's here. Both have really attractive crimp patterns. A lot of luster there and a lot of shine to their fleece as well. Again, really like the darker colored Finn U that's up here. And then they're really uniform in terms of femininity and youthfulness that they bring to the table for us today.
Pair of Heritage U's. Winner goes to Triple C Sheep, Strasburg, Colorado, Roberta Chase. We're now into our Winter U Lambs. I have 3 entries, 2 by Triple C Sheep and 1 by Amy Quast, Calhan, Colorado.
All right, this is a very, very nice Baby Doll South down here that we're going to win with today. Man, she's really cool the way that she's put together from the side. Really appreciate how stout made she is in her features, cracked open and square there in her chest floor, and comes with the right kind of dimension while still being really feminine and athletic when the young lady gets her motoring around for us today. Nice South down to start us off with. I really like the build and femininity of the Finn Sheep that comes into second. She's really, really attractive and feminine about her head and neck placement up front. Comes down substantially more square and flexible too out of those rear wheels as she gets circling around for us, which is where she has the edge over third place today. Do wish maybe she was just a little bit longer stapled, which definitely is where the third place has the distinct advantage. Really, really like this girl's wool and fleece quality here that we have in our third place. I do wish that she was just maybe a little bit more extended about her head and neck, a little bit more coordinated off those rear 2 wheels when she gets motoring for us, but a long stapled, very nice fleeced one there to sit in third for us today. Very nice class, like the Baby Doll quite a bit.
First in our Winter U Lambs goes to Amy Quest with her Baby Doll Southdown. Second is entry number 2334 from Triple C Sheep, and third also to Triple C Sheep with their fins. Pin of 2 ewe lambs, Triple C Sheep.
Again, nice pair of fin ewe lambs that we have in here. Appreciate the femininity and youthfulness that both of them bring to the table while still being really attractive in their fleece quality as well.
Pair of ewe lambs goes to Triple C Sheep. And now we will select our champion heritage breed ewe. We have a yearling from Triple C Sheep. We have our winter ewe lamb, the baby doll Southdown from Amy Quest.
Also, a very, very nice fin ewe here that we have, and then also a very nice baby doll. I think respectively for their breeds, both of them bring a lot of unique characteristics. Really like the fleece quality, crimp definition that we have in our fin ewe, and then really like the dimension, stoutness, and feature while still being athletic that the baby doll Southdown brings for us today. I think where both of them are very competitive and very close champion in reserve, I do think though that the Southdown just brings quite a bit more uniqueness to the table. She'll be your champion, and then the fin ewe will be our reserve for our heritage breed.
Champion heritage breed ewe goes to Amy Quest with her baby doll Southdown. Reserve is the yearling fin ewe from Triple C Sheep, Roberta Chase, Strasburg, Colorado. All right, we are into some of our pair classes, actually more than pairs. This is best 3 head of lambs, pin of 3 lambs. 1 entry, Roberta Chase, Strasburg, Colorado from Triple C Sheep.
All right, very high quality pennant 3 here in our fin sheep, like the staple length and then the extra nice luster and color here that we have for these 3. And then when we come back in for our pen of 4 and bring this reserve champion ewe in, she just continues to add to that crimp definition and what we want to see there in our fins for that luster shine and then staple length as well. Then just okay. And then cap off the flock here when we bring in our little brown yearling ewe. I think that all of them, again, just continue to really produce an image of quality in terms of staple length and colors, very attractive, very uniform in the way that they look from the side as well. Nice flock of fin sheep.
Best 4 head and flock go to Triple C Sheep Company, Strasburg, Colorado. Roberta Chase. Now we're into our all other breeds division. We will start that division with our fall ram lamb. We have 1 entry from Triple C Sheep, and that is Atlas the ram. This is Atlas. AOB, a natural colored Columbia from Triple C Sheep Company. Oh, he's a Rambouillet. I apologize. A Rambouillet, natural colored Rambouillet.
There is right, very nice natural colored Rambouillet here that we have. Very unique in how extended he is. Like his extra length and feature that he has up front. Very attractive and coordinated off those rear two wheels as well. And really appreciate the color and crimp pattern on that guy. Very tight and fine fibered. Nice Ram here that we have to start off our AOBs.
First place in the Fall Ram Lamb AOB division goes to Atlas from Triple C Sheep. We're now into our Winter Ram Lamb class. We have 2 entries, both by Triple C Sheep, Gotham and P25013. And which one is that, Ashley?
All right, Ram, we're going to start off with today. Skeletally, I think that this guy's quite a bit more attractive. Handles his rear two wheels just with a little bit more comfort and coordination. Also really appreciate that he's quite a bit more rugged in his features, especially up front. Then still comes off with a really attractive, maybe a little bit longer staple there for us today. Nice Ram there to start us off. I do like the crimp and the breed character here that we have in the second place a little bit better, but just need to see him track away quite a bit more coordinated and flexible there for me, and then come with just a little bit more feature and rugged look about his head and neck for us. But very, very nice pair here that we have for our AOB Rams.
First in the Winter Ram Lambs goes to P25013, exhibited by Triple C Sheep Company, and second also to Triple C Sheep with Gotham. We'll now enter into Spring Ram Lambs. We have 1 entry from Triple C Sheep Company, Roberta Chase, Strasburg, Colorado.
I like this Ram quite a bit. Not only is he built really attractively, comes together proportionately from the side, and really caps it off by having nice fiber quality. Really like that guy's crimp pattern and definition quite a bit. And then how full he feels down that leg wool all the way down to the bottom. Very, very nice Ram here for our young Rams and our AOBs. right, nice set of rams here that we bring back for our champion in reserve AOB ram. We're going to use the youngest one for champion. Just think that that guy's awfully unique, not only in terms of his fleece quality, but also the way that he looks from the side. And then we're going to use the other Columbia here for our reserve. Again, really like how rugged that guy is, and then appreciate the way that he comes together in terms of his staple length as well. Nice set of rams. If we could give them a big round of applause.
Congratulations to our champion ram lamb from our spring class 3404. Now we're having our pair ram lamb class. Reserve was Reserve came from class 3403 out of the winter ram lamb class.
All right, bringing our champion and reserve back in here for a pair. I think that both of them are really attractive, skeletally, and put together well from the side while capping it off with nice crimp definition and pattern as well. Nice pair.
Next will be the ewes, 1 year and under 2. We have 2 entries from Triple C Sheep.
Really like both of these ewes that we have here for our yearlings. I think the one we're going to start off with, just in terms of fleece quality, like her crimp pattern and definition quite a bit better. And then she comes together with a more proportionate look from the side. Skeletally, it offers a little bit more extension, and then comes with just a little bit extra feature and substance for us today as well. Now, I do really appreciate the added staple length that we have with our ewe in second. She's extra long and elevated there about her front end. Maybe just a little more feminine too about the way that she's elevated in her chest floor. And again, really appreciate the staple length. Just doesn't come together with the same kind of striking look from the side as compared to that first one ahead. But still nice set of ewes that we have in here for our yearlings. And these represent our pair of yearlings. Again, very, very attractive, profiling made females, very feminine and youthful, while having the right kind of crimp definition over here, and then the right kind of staple length over here.
All right, in the yearling ewe division, first went to entry 2298 from Triple C Sheep, and second to entry 2297 from Triple C Sheep. They also have the winning pair of yearling ewes. We'll now move into our fall ewe lamb class. 2 entries, both from Roberta Chase, Triple C Sheep Company of Strasburg, Colorado.
Really like the femininity and youthfulness here that our first place ewe is going to bring to the table. Skeletally, she's quite a bit more sound and comfortable. The way she moves that spine, she's a little less restricted out of those rear two as well. And then really, really appreciate the luster she has to her fleece when I get that side separated. Very, very attractive there as well. The one that's going to be second for us today has a little bit more substance, a little bit more width and natural shape over her loin, which I appreciate and is always nice to see. Just doesn't come together quite as attractively up front. Needs to be more elevated in her chest and then less tight over her spine, but still really long stapled. Appreciate her fleece color as well. Nice job.
First in the yearling ewes goes to Triple C Sheep, 24-53, Roberta Chase. And second goes to Ember, also from Triple C Sheep. We'll now go into our winter ewe lambs. 2 entries, both from Triple C Sheep Company. For those of you that can't be here or have somebody else that would like to watch, you can go to ringside.co, ringsidelive.co, and see the video. That is ringsidelive.co.
All right, we're going to start with this ewe lamb up here. Not only is her fleece really attractive, love her crimp pattern and definition, especially on that side. Fills her leg wool down substantially more attractively as well. But then just from the side, she comes together quite a bit more proportionately and attractive in the way she's put together. Nice ewe lamb here to start us off with. The one that's going to be second, I do appreciate her elevation and length up front. She is more feminine in the way she ties her head and neck in, higher there at the top side of her shoulder, maybe just a little bit shorter on the staple length, not quite as attractive in her crimp today, but still really long-bodied and elevated one that's substantially more feminine about her front end. Nice set of ewes there for us today.
First and second go to Triple C Sheep in our winter ewe lamb class. We'll now enter our spring ewe lambs with 2 entries from Triple C Sheep.
right, nice. Again, very nice pair of ewe lambs here that we have. The one that we're going to start off with, I like her luster and shine to her wool quality quite a bit better than the one in second. Very, very attractive in her color as well. And then she just caps off a look of quality from the side by being elevated, very feminine too, and coming with just a little bit more extra substance as well. Now, a favorite view of the one in second is definitely from the side. Man, she gets really, really attractive about the way her thin neck ties in high there at the top side of her shoulder. Love how level she is there out of her spine and her hip as well. Just a little bit shorter stapled, not quite as well defined in her crimp quality compared to the one that wins, but still very competitive. Nice pair here that we bring in for our ewe lambs. All right, nice pair here that we have. Like the build and the wool quality of this one, and then also really like the femininity and youthfulness. Very uniform when you get the two of them together, especially from behind. All right, I really like all four of these females when they get out here together. Really easy to see the kind of quality that we have in terms of athleticism and youthfulness and the way that they're put together and constructed skeletally. And then when I'm able to get in there and separate the fleece, I think that all of them continue to really excel in terms of crimp and quality there as well. We're going to use the young lady clear up in the front for our champion. Just really striking made female that does a lot of things right. Very, very attractive from the side. Liked her quite a bit when she came in for our class. That she continues to just be really elite here out for us today. She'll be your champion. And then reserve will be the unique colored one here. Again, very unique in the way she's put together from the side. Love her crimp pattern as well. Very well defined and then still pretty fine fibered as well. Nice set of views. If we could put our hands together for them as they exit.
As the 2 entries for the pen of 3, we'll announce our champions. Our champion ewe was the yearling out of class 3409, and our reserve was the winter ewe out of class 3411. Once again, we want to thank Macy Collins for coming all the way down from lovely Montana to not only judge the wool show yesterday, but also today's breeding sheep show.
All right, both of these sets of 3 are very nice. I think we're going to use the ones up here to win. Just quite a bit more uniform, not only in size, but also just staple length and crimp as well. Very, very nice set of 3 here. I do like individuals maybe just a little bit better here, but just not quite the same level of uniformity and fleece quality and then size as well. But nice 2 sets of 3 for us. All right, for our 2 pens of 4 here, again, we're going to use the ones over here, just quite a bit more uniform, like the fleece quality that's represented in those 4, a little bit better. And then our reserve will be these guys over here, maybe just a little bit more substance to the table comparatively, but need to just see a little bit more uniformity in their size. So nice job. All right, we add this additional U here for us, and I think, again, just really solidifies an image of not only fleece quality, but just the way that they're built together and constructed from the side. Very youthful made sheep that all put together really attractively when everybody gets together. Really nice set flock here for our AOBs.
And to round out our AOB, congratulations to the Triple C Sheep Company for winning flock, first and second in best 4, and first and second in pen of 3. Moving into our Supreme Ram before we continue on.
right, we have three really nice rams here that come back in for Supreme. We're going to use the Columbia to go ahead and win, though. This guy's just really cool in the way that he's put together from the side. Comes with a little bit extra substance and ruggedness, especially about his front end. Then caps it off by having a really attractive crimp pattern as well. Nice job. All right, again, just a really nice set of three U's that we get out here. I do wish that they had a little bit more competition today because I think that all three of them really capture a lot of quality, not only with fleece, but then just presentation and the way they look as well. I do think that it's a little bit closer here today, selecting your overall Supreme, but we're going to go with the Baby Southdown. I just think that this female is so cool in a lot of ways. Very, very nice ewe lamb that the young lady brings in for us today.
All right, we're moving into our natural colored fine and medium division. We're going to start with an entry in class 4022 Spring Ram Lamb from Triple C Sheep, Gotham.
All right, this ram is really nice in terms of just variability, really from shoulder to britch, very uniform, not only in his staple length, but the way that that crimp comes together for us today. Appreciate the shine and luster that he brings, and then also very uniquely colored as well, which works very attractively for that hand spinning there. Nice ram here to start us off with our hand spinning division.
And that is our champion ram in the natural colored division. We'll now move into yearling ewes, class 4028. We have 2 entries from Triple C Sheep.
All right, you that starts us off today, just quite a bit more uniform from base to tip and that staple length, and then really appreciate how much longer, not only in the staple length, but also quite a bit more well defined there in the crimp, which I appreciate. Just really uniform from shoulder to britch there as well, and then comes down and fills that leg wool substantially a little bit better there, especially on those back legs for us today, which I appreciate. The ewe that comes in second, I really like the color and the shine that she has. Just a little bit shorter stapled, a little bit more variable as we work there from shoulder to side, but still really nice fleece there, one to sit in second for us.
Ashley, who had 06? And if you're following along, Triple C Sheep, entry number 2368. That was back tag 1369 W2408RR was first, and second also went to Triple C Sheep Company. We now have our winter ewe lamb class, 1 entry from Triple C Sheep.
Very nice sheep here that we have is a single entry. We talked about it a little bit when she was in for the classes before, but her crimp definition is very unique. She's really fine fibered there on her side. Really appreciate. She could be just maybe a little less variable from shoulder to britch in the way that that crimp comes together, but very long stapled. That side fleece there, very attractive as well.
And first place in the winter goes to 25017 from Triple C Sheep Company. Now our spring ewe lambs, 1 entry, Triple C Sheep, 25062.
right, another really nice single entry. The color and the shine to this girl is really exceptional, especially there on the side. Really appreciate how that crimp is also pretty well defined for us today. She could be just a little longer stapled. I know that she's young, so that's okay. Kind of the right growth for where we need to be right now. I'm sure she'll get there in the future, but really, really like the color and shine to her when I get on that side.
Let's do champion right quick. I need the yearling, the winter, and the spring, all from Triple C Sheep.
All right, very nice set of ewes that we got out here. Really like the crimp pattern on all of them. I think just in terms of uniqueness and just overall quality, we're going to use the spotted up one here for champion. Really like a lot of things about that ewe lamb's fleece here. Very, very nice sheep.
Oh, hold on, hold on. We can't give that away because we have natural colored long yet. So you got to hold the trophy a little longer. That's just champion, medium, and fine ewe. Sorry. And that goes to Triple C Sheep, so we do need a reserve.
For reserve, we're going to use our young ewe lamb over here. I just think that she's quite a bit more uniform from shoulder to bridge. Really, really like her crimp pattern and her shine as well.
So we didn't enter a pair. We did have best three, so your ram needs to be pulled right there. We have best. We have pin of 3 lambs, best 4 head and flock. So Kim, don't go away. You'll be right back.
All right, we add this ram in here for our pen of 3, and I really think that just in terms of our crimp and our staple length, it's no surprise that these 3 represent a really high quality bunch here. And then when we bring in our big ewe here in for our pen of 4, same thing. She really brings an image of just a really cool color pattern, lots of shine there to that staple, and then fills down that leg wool really attractively as well. All 4 of them have a really, really nice crimp as well. And then for our overall flock, it's no surprise that we bring this ewe lamb back in, and she just adds an additional image of staple length and quality. All of them are very uniform, really, from top to bottom when we get into that crimp definition and luster and character as well. So nice job.
We have moved into the natural color long class.
A nice fin ram here gets brought in for our long. Crimp on this guy is really, really neat. Has a lot of shine there at the base of that staple as well. Long stapled, very uniform as we move all the way across the body. I like that guy quite a bit for our long wool division.
Welcome to the state fair.
Welcome to State Fair.
All right, and now we're into our long and carpet yearling ewe division. We have 2 entries, both by Triple C Sheep. We have Halo, or Halo, and Vanessa.
Mentioned it before, but this black ewe here with our fin sheep, very, very attractive quality. She's uniform from base to tip, uniform from shoulder to bridge, comes with an extra length as well. And then her crimp and color is just very, very exceptional. Like a lot of things about her in terms of her fleece. The one that comes second, really attractive color, very uniform as well. Just doesn't have quite the same amount of staple length, especially up towards that shoulder, but still really appreciate how much luster and color she brings to the table for us.
Winning that class is the entry from Triple C Sheep Company, Vanessa. And second goes to Halo from Triple L Fin Sheep. All right, that is correct. I apologize. Halo, shown by Roberta Chase from Triple C Sheep, was the winner of our ewes class, and Vanessa, shown by Ashley Chase, was second. We're now into our winter ewe lamb class. We have 2 entries, F210 and F102. Both from Triple C Sheep Company.
Really long fibered sheep here that we're going to start off with. Really appreciate how bright and white that character is as well. Has pretty neat color progression as we move from her neck back to her bridge. Really like her staple length. Really like her crimp there as well. Nice one to start us off with. The one that's going to be second is just a little bit shorter, but very uniform from shoulder to bridge in terms of that crimp. Maybe just a little bit finer fibered as well, but just doesn't have quite the length. And then just need to see quite a bit more staple length, especially there by her shoulder and her bridge. But nice pair that we have here for our ewe lambs. All right, we bring these same 2 back in for the pair. Very similar story to the classes that they came in before. Awfully uniform, very attractive in the color as well. Uniform from shoulder to bridge. Very nice pair here.
So, winning our winter ewe lamb class was entry 2378 F102 from Triple C Sheep Company, shown by Ashley Chase. And second was Roberta Chase, showing F210, also from Triple C Sheep. And those 2 are our first place pair of ewe lambs. Now, for our champion ewe in the long and carpet division.
All right, like both of these use quite a bit. I just think that the black one just wins by a landslide. Her fleece quality is just really exceptional when we talk about having that extra length and just really, really attractive in terms of her extra color and luster as well. And then reserve will be the other first place winner that we have. Lots of staple length, lots of crimp definition in that one. Nice reserve.
Best 4, and then flock.
High quality set of 4 that we have here. All of them are really exceptional in terms of staple length, especially the ram lamb and the white one that's in the third hole there. Then we have a little bit of luster, a little bit of crimp definition, and the black one, and then the brown ewe lamb as well. Nice job. And then when we add this other brown ewe in here for the flock, same thing, very uniform in terms of quality. Appreciate how all of them are don't have a lot of variability. Really from top to bottom. Nice flock of fin sheep.
All right, best 4 head in the long and carpet division goes to Triple C Sheep Company as well as first place flock. We will now move into Supreme Ram in our natural colored division. We have 2 entries. We have the Spring Fin out of the long and carpet class from Triple C Sheep. And we also have the Fall Gotham Winter Ram Lamb out of the fine, medium, and fine division.
All right, really like a lot of things about both of these rams. I just think that the one we're going to use for champion today is going to be the AOB with the fine and medium. Really like this guy's fiber diameter. Very, very attractive there as well. And then the fin sheep will be reserved, but very attractive, very, very nice Supreme Ram up here that we're going to use.
So champion natural colored goes to the Winter Ram Lamb in the medium and fine division, Gotham, shown by Triple C Sheep Company, Strasburg, Colorado. We will move into our U division. It's for Supreme natural colored. We need the Winter ewe lamb and Halo. Winter ewe lamb in the fine and medium division, and Halo out of the long and carpet division.
Like these ewe lambs here quite a bit that we bring back in for our natural colored hand spinning. Again, the fin sheep is just really exceptional in fleece quality, so uniform and attractive, and staple length and crimp pattern. I like her quite a bit. She'll be your Supreme.
And our Supreme natural colored comes from the Long and Carpet Division. That's Halo, shown by Triple C Sheep Company, Strasburg, Colorado. We'll give them a few minutes to get ready, and we will move into our white hand spinning. We have one division in this. We have, one division in this category, and that's going to be the fine and medium division. We're going to start with our Winter Ram 25037, entry 2358 from Triple C Sheep.
All right, nice, just a high yielding, long stapled ram here that we're going to use to start off with. Really like this guy's color and breed character as well. Good crimp definition. Do wish that he came down maybe just a little bit more full on his legs, both front and back, but still have to appreciate just a really high yielding, long stapled guy there to start us off for our rams.
And that is our champion and supreme champion white hand spinning ram, entry 2358, 25037 from Triple C Sheep, Strasburg, Colorado. We'll now move into our yearling U category, the first of our U classes. We have two entries, both from Triple C Sheep.
All right, let's start off with this hue here. Has the advantage not only in staple length, but just cleanliness, quite a bit less vegetable matter there. Just increases that overall yield. And then to top it off, really like her crimp uniformity from base to tip. Nice one to start us off with in our U division. The one that's going to be second, definitely appreciate her uniformity as well. Also long stapled. Just wish that she was a little bit cleaner in terms of her character, a little more bright and white as well, but still very nice pair here that we have in our U's.
Ashley, which one do you have? All right. First in that is tag number 3822 in our yearling U's from Triple C Sheep. And they also had second in class. We'll now move to a fall ewe lamb, 25041, entry 2362 from Triple C Sheep.
Nice single entry that we have here, very long stapled, kind of a high yielding sheep. Really appreciate, especially when I separate that side fleece. Crimp really pops out and is very attractive. Do wish maybe she was just a little less variable from shoulder to breech in terms of that staple length and character that we see, but just a really long stapled, nice kind of a complete sheep here to start us off with, or to end us off with here in our ewes for our white hand spinning.
First goes to Triple C Sheep's Fall Ewe Lamb 2504. We'll now head into our Winter Ewe Lamb, one entry from Roberta Chase at Strasburg, Colorado.
Very bright and white character sheep here that we have. High yielding, lots of staple length as well, and appreciate how she covers that wool all the way down on all four legs as well. Do wish that crimp was maybe just a little bit more defined, especially as I work my way down to the breech, but still really long stapled, very, very clean, nice charactered ewe there in our winter division.
First in the winter division is the entry from Triple C Sheep. And now we have a spring ewe lamb, also from Triple C Sheep. Born February 21st, 2025.
Very good character, very bright white ewe that we have here. Like her fleece quite a bit. Not only is she really long stapled there on the side, but crimp's well defined, really pops out, and it offers an extra little bit of luster there to the base of that staple. Nice fleece one there for our spring division. Good ewe. All right, very nice set of ewes that we have out here representing our white hand spinning. I think that all of them are really uniform, really from shoulder to breech as we work through crimp and staple length as well. Do think that there's just one out here that's just substantially cleaner. Really think that she's going to be high yielding, like the way that she fills that leg wool there all the way down. That's going to be the fall. Yeah, the winter ewe, just very clean, like her character quite a bit. Nice ewe there to be our supreme. And then reserve is going to be our oldest ewe over here. Just a really long, stapled, high-yielding kind of a sheep. Can never go wrong when they have that much added staple length and uniformity all the way through. All right, we bring both of our Supremes back in here. I think they do a lot of things right in terms of just really attractive wool crimp definition, crimp pattern. Appreciate the uniformity all the way through on both of these guys. Very, very nice pair here for our white hand spinning. All right, we bring two, especially this one over here, really high yielding, long stapled here, in added on these four, and then really attractive crimped. You here it caps off really high quality set of four here. Very nice Columbias. Again, add a really high yielding, long stapled ewe that we get back in here. Does a nice job of just really capping off a high quality set of sheep here in our white hand spinning division. Congratulations.
Macy Collins, fantastic job. Thank you for judging, sorting, keeping everybody in line today, including the ring help in the black hat. Michelle, you were fantastic. RingsideLive.co, you were absolutely wonderful. Thank you also for trying to keep us in some order. Thank you.